Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. Welcome to Dave TV here on DCR TV. Hi. How you doing? It's Monday, the 8th of August, my half birthday. I was born on February 8th, 19... And today makes me XX.5 or XX and a half. So I'm 39 and a half today. So happy half birthday to me. If you want to send a half a birthday present, you're welcome to do so. Send me half a check. Anyhow, what's the big news today? Well, you all will remember that Erik Wemple. Remember Erik Wemple? He used to be the city paper editor, and then he went on to that wonderful, successful website, tbd.com. Remember that one? Wow. And then he joined the Washington Post. Well, he started blogging, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago. And now he's already taken a vacation. Man, I'll tell you, those Washington Posties have it great. You start a job, work a couple of weeks, you got vacation already. Man, jeepers creepers. I could just see the publisher Weymouth, Katie Weymouth, taking a wheelbarrow full of money over to Wemple's abode, wherever that is. Here you go, Erik. I tell you, these Washington journos live in a little kooky world all their own. They're all in the little, who knows, fluttering around the Capitol with the likes of Betsy Rothstein. Betsy Rothstein, what do they have? FishbowlDC has this Superlatives thing, They want all these Capitol Hill journos to nominate themselves for all these superlatives like smelliest and fattest and ugliest. And I know, they're actually, kiss-assy stuff like the FishbowlDC does. And, this was on Friday. Nominate yourselves. What did they get? 3 comments. They got 3 nominations. And the number of entries, the number of categories was something like a dozen, and they had 3 total. Well, due to the incredible demand, they're going to extend the deadline till through the rest of today or something. Man, I'll tell you. Oh, God. You got to wonder, what are these Washington, it's bad enough to be a Washington journalist. It's even worse to be a journalist covering Washington journalists. It's just like, I'm going to start a blog that's going to cover blogs that cover Washington journalists who cover Washington journalists. Man! Oi Kavoikia. Oi. Oh, I got to show. I left it in the other room. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that, folks. Here's more news from Comcast. They're going to be adding a bunch of channels. So it's coming in Reston. It's coming elsewhere. A whole bunch of international channels. The Israeli network, Channel 1, Russia, RTN, Russian Kino, CCTV4, WKTV Korea, Pinoy TV, the Filipino channel, TV Japan, RAI Italia, TV5 Monday, the French channel, and a bunch of star channels for India. Okay, so here in Reston, we're getting those as of the beginning of September, and they ain't cheap. Each channel, okay, there's like about 20 channels there. Each channel sells for $9 or $11, or one of them. If you want the Israeli network, one channel, you're going to pay $19.99 a month. Oy vey! So anyhow, I guess if you wanted all of them, it'd probably run your cable up about $175. Whatever. Also yesterday's the Washington Post, 3 weeks after he died, at least they got around to running a nice little obit there for Nat Allbright, who is a longtime Washington sports radio figure who did baseball way back when. Nice little piece there. They didn't mention, of course, one of the stations where Nat worked, which was WAVA, back when WAVA was an all-newser in the 70s. In fact, that's where I heard Nat. I had that gravelly voice. Nat Allbright, WAVA Sports. Yeah. that's where I heard Nat. You know, I think a lot of people probably remember Nat from WAVA. That's just a little odd why they didn't mention that he worked at WAVA. You know, he did work at WEAM. Whoops, there's WEAM, yeah. 1390, which is now Radio Russia in English. So anyhow, tip of the old camo cap to Nat Allbright. You know, why the Post waits to run an obit, you know, after somebody dies. You know, Nat passed away 3 weeks ago. You know, I don't know what, did it take him 3 weeks to write it up? I don't know. They often do that, though. They'll run an obit for somebody, you know, passed away a month ago. I guess I could understand that if you're not really famous. I don't know if we call Nat Allbright famous anymore, but, you know, if somebody of note like Nat Allbright, yeah, I think you'd want to run an obit within a couple days after he passed away, not a couple of weeks. But then again, I don't run the Post. All right, what's the big news? The big news here on DCR TV. Sad news. Don Imus, radio legend there in New York. Remember, he used to do the morning show at WNBC back before. I don't know if he did the afternoon show, right? No. I don't know. He worked at WNBC back when Howard Stern was there, right? I think Don did the morning show and Howard did the afternoon show back when Howard went up to WNBC back in the early 80s after he left DC 101, right? Anyhow, Don Imus, who's still heard in New York City, and I think his show is still run on the Fox Business Network. Don's brother, Fred, passed away, found dead in Tucson. He was 69. He did a show called Fred's Trailer Park Bash that he did on Sirius XM's Outlaw Country channel. Verrizon workers are on strike as of yesterday. So if you're calling up to get some service on your Fios or your telephone line, you might have to wait a while. Whatever. The Frederick radio ratings, WFRE, the top station of Frederick. No surprise there. You know, it always is. Interesting news, though. WTOP, DC's All Newser, was the second highest station in Frederick. But that's not surprising either because that signal is relayed in Frederick on 103.9. Other top stations in Frederick include DC 101, News Talker WFMD, Hot Adult Contemporary Key 103 WAFY, and Classic Rocker WWEG 106.9 The Eagle. So there. Also, the city of Annapolis is putting the radio tower that it owns, 240-foot tower, that's leased by WYRE, WYRE 810, which is that station that's running the MHZ or the KHZ network. They're in, you know, Davy Jones and all that. They're putting that tower up for sale. It needs a $150,000 paint job, which the city can't afford. What else did we report? Baltimore Ravens will be on Channel 7 this year. I mistakenly said the Redskins in my last episode, I think the Friday episode of Dave TV. It's the Ravens. The Ravens are going to be on Channel 7. The preseason games, anyway. And the Redskins preseason games will continue to be on Channel 4. However, if you're watching them on Channel 4, they will only be in standard def. They'll clip the edges of the picture off. If you want to watch them in high def, you got to watch them on Comcast Sportsnet. So there. Okay, folks, that's the big news for today, Monday, the 8th of August. And thank you all for watching. And cut. Pray!